Hey guys, Kiefer here. We are going to be playing some Minecraft today. Or more accurately, we're going to be playing CRAFTMINE because I enjoy CRAFTMINE and it's just a lot of fun and I really want to have better energy on stream, so I'm working on that today. That's a big thing I really want to work on. I want to improve my energy for streams so that I can make better content for you guys because, of course, that is what I want to do more than anything here. But before we get too crazy, we're going to be loading into our first mine. By the way, for those wondering, yes, I have played CraftMine before, but I am starting a new world because I soft locked the old one by picking an upgrade that was actually a massive detriment. But one way or another, let's get into it. We've got plains and chickens. Oh, and our only hostile mob is creepers. Would be great if I could cause cats or ocelots to spawn, but it doesn't seem like that's really an option yet. So I'm just going to add cows so that we can get more food as well as gain access to leather. All that being said, let's get into it. Also, by the way, you can't sleep in CraftMine, so there's no reason to get a bed, like ever. I made the advancement down the hatch, which is to enter a mine, apparently. I didn't even know that was an achievement. Okay, but first things first, we need to get to work, start gathering some XP, start making some stuff. We really need to get a proper crafting table because we can't craft in our inventory at all until we get a certain upgrade. So we're going to have to use the stupid crafter block, which is really annoying to use for your only way to craft. As much as the auto crafter is cool and it can be useful for certain things, it is absolutely atrocious if it's your only way to craft stuff. I'm getting encoding overload. Hopefully we'll be able. Hopefully that will fix itself, because I really don't want to try and figure that out. Oh, it did fix itself. Great. Let's just keep going. We're having a great time. We're breaking some stuff down. I can't craft yet. I have to go all the way to the crafter. First things first, we're getting a freaking crafting table. Of course, this spawned in the middle of the water. Encoding is overloaded again because of course it is. That's just our luck. Let's pop our head up above the surface here to make sure that we don't drown of drowning. Stick this in here. Do that. And then craft for a crafting table. Give me this. Awesome, now we have a crafting table that I apparently cannot use. That's just great. So I'm just going to need to bring this with me, but first let's just... And I'm just going to bring this with me. You can actually collect a crafter with your fist, which is something I did not know before playing this update for the first time. So, you know. I actually kind of know what I'm doing this time around, which I'm pretty happy about. I actually kind of want to play this update, like, on my own time, like, off stream. Even if you so if you guys don't like it, I'm probably still going to be playing it some. But, you know, it's been a bit since I made a video about this. And I wanted to improve my energy on stream, and this is one thing that I really enjoy, so I figured it would be good for practicing that. We need to head to the shore, and we need to get some stone together to upgrade our pickaxe, as well as get some experience so that we can, you know, not suck. We don't have any of the luxuries that we have that we had on the last world yet, sadly. So we just kind of need to get some stuff together. copper over there. Copper's really good for early money making. And weirdly enough, so are bushes. But I have so little inventory space. Honestly, the main thing I need to do is just find the mine exit. I don't know where it's gonna be, but hopefully we get lucky and just stumble across it. But in the meantime, we need to get some stuff together to actually make a little bit of progress. Let's kill some mobs. Nice, I leveled up. Okay, I need crafting. And now I can craft stuff in this, thank God. Okay. Wildflowers give a decent amount if memory serves, so let's toss this lever. Do that. Oh, there's the mine exit. We're going straight there. Oh, I just realized I actually have enough XP. Oh, no I don't. I want to get inventory crafting like ASAP. Probably the next upgrade I'm going to get. But I'm just going to head through the portal for now. Because, you know, we don't really have the means to get a ton of stuff. Oh, it's not just one mine exit per world. I see 2 from here. Okay, I actually thought that was the case before. But I guess it's not, which is very nice to know. Just real quick on a... Inventory crafting is unlocked. Okay, I am basically out of energy, out of sprint, so I'm just gonna, you know, head over this way. Snag that. We're gonna head over here and kill one of these guys. Actually, maybe just both of them. Get a little more XP together. Because, you know, getting that inventory upgrade would be pretty nice. Got it. Fighting stuff with a pickaxe. We're using the Technoblade method today. Putting a pickaxe through everybody's teeth. Yo! I got a chicken trophy. I'm also real quick gonna... Oh, can I not collect these? I thought I could. Sad. Maybe I can with like shears or something. And I just forgot that I can't do that normally. I haven't seen a lot of the like really new features yet because, you know, Skulk World. Ah, jeez. Dirt isn't worth much, but it's worth a little bit, so I may as well just grab as much as I can on the way out. Alright, well let's place down our first trophy. Ooh, cool chicken. And our first completed mine. Awesome. Now, let's open this up and see what we can get next. I want to get Apprentice Smelter because this chain is absurdly strong. And I've got another 5 levels here. What do I want to go for next? Enchanting isn't really worth unlocking, I don't feel like. Gatherer. Oh yeah, this stuff is important. I have an idea of the build I want to do. So I'm kind of focusing on the stuff I need for that build. Okay, we got slimes as our only enemy here. Oh. Nice. Slimes can only spawn in specific slime chunks, so this world is essentially just going to be peaceful, which is nice. At least, unless, like, everywhere is considered a slime chunk in this update. I don't remember if that's the case or not. Oh, I think getting that increases my walking speed slightly, which is nice. I mean, I'll take that very happily. What do we got for everything? Surface exits, surface world, base rock type is deep slate. Oh, I don't like that. I'm switching that to stone, just because it's faster to mine stone than it is to mine deep slate. And since I only have, like, the first mining upgrade, that's going to be pretty essential, I feel like. And because of the upgrade we took, we now start off with, like, a full-on... furnace with 32 coal, which with a little ingenuity we can convert to make it exchangeable. I always forget that lush cave biomes just spawn on the surface in this, like everywhere they do. Oh, a swamp biome. Home unlock. And there's axolotls everywhere! I love axolotls. Unfortunately, I don't think they are all that useful in this update, which is sucky, honestly. I wish they were useful because I want to just tame a bunch of them. But for now, we need to punch down a tree. There's some iron right there, and taking advantage of my new smelting ability will get us a lot of stuff. I know the build I'm going for, and it is super overpowered, but it takes a bit to get to because there's a lot of upgrades that we need, and some of them are pretty expensive. First things first, let's go ahead and make a crafting table. Need 3 stones so that I can make a better pickaxe. Now I can use the better pickaxe to collect iron. Imagine if there was a way to get the base rock type as like iron ore. That would be so overpowered with the build I'm doing. Unfortunately, I do not think that is a thing. Sad. But, you know. Okay. That's going to increase the XP value of the iron. And I'm going to kind of look around a little bit to see what I can snag. Like, there's coal over there. I want to mine that up because that'll be useful because it'll get me a little bit of experience now and a lot of experience when I leave the mine. And Apprentice Smelter doesn't just start me with that stuff, it also increases smelting speed slightly. It's not like a ton, it's barely noticeable, honestly. But it is nice. It does make things a little bit faster for us. There's more coal over there. Oh, I just realized I don't have any starting food yet. That is something to fix. how do I get starting food? That would require... I'm trying to figure out where starting food is. I think it's here. Yeah, that... Oh, that would require me to have 25 levels. Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit, sadly. I could get learning. That would... If I can't get anything else before I leave the mine, I'll grab learning because that is just useful for that. Right now, we're trying to get our upgrades together for our main build. And then we'll start worrying about, like, the super broken upgrades and doing boss fights and stuff. I hate this. I don't know if we're actually going to have to deal with slimes if the sun sets. But I don't want to take the risk that we do. So I'd like to get out of here if possible. Although, honestly, slimes aren't that hard to beat. And I don't know if... And I'd be willing to bet slime balls are at least semi-valuable. Nice. Well, that was close. Okay. And all of that gravel will also be added to our gains. Come on. Come on. More. 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 Oh. I want to get need for... Actually, no. I don't know what I want to get first. I think I want to go for, like, Master Smelter, because that's just going to make a lot of... Because that's just going to be needed for this build. But I don't think I'll be able to get that. So maybe I go for, like, Need for Speed, because increased speed is just always really good in this update, because, you know, getting around is so incredibly vital. Yo, gold chicken trophy. Very nice. Gonna take all these pumpkins because they will also give me a little more value. I don't have any of the speed and water increases yet. I need to work on that. Or work towards that, I should say. Or any of the speed increases at all, really. I need to work on that, like, pretty desperately, I'd say. Wait, what about... Okay, Deeper Pockets is 15 levels. Can't do that yet. But I can get the Need for Speed upgrade, which is my first big deal. Like, that's going to make me considerably faster. And just allow me to get way, way more done. Have I played too much of this update? Quite possibly. But it is a lot of fun. Ooh, iron. pickaxe is probably about to break. Okay. Okay. I'm going to take full advantage of the little monsters swimming around in the water here, the adorable little murderers, to get tons of free fish. I think I can eat tropical fish, right? No, I should be able to. Which will allow me to have something of a food source. Oh, that is a terrible food. They give nothing! Crap! Okay, well I'm just gonna have to eat a lot of it. Actually, wait, let's put the raw iron in there. Yeah, I'm not seeing any slimes, which is definitely good. Just gonna smelt up a ton of this. Got a couple levels ready. I could go for swift sneaking. Or I could get need for speed. Or I could go for need for speed too. Let's see. What should I go for here? I'll figure something out. School of Hard Knocks. No, this needs... No. Nothing in the School of Hard Knocks is something you want. Those are essentially challenge modes that make everything infinitely harder. And there's no way to get rid of them. They're troll upgrades. So, no, not touching those. Not with a 10-foot pole. Ah, more coal. Upgrading inventory space is another thing that's going to be really important. Right now I'm focused on collecting resources, gaining experience, and getting this build unlocked. Because it makes life infinitely easier. Once I've got not the build I want, I basically just win. I still haven't yet to see a single slime. Which, I mean, just... Thank God. Like, actually, I am so glad that I have not had to deal with any slimes. Because just having no mobs to deal with means I can take my time with this mine. I am probably going to need to make an eye of exit, though. Which is annoying. As it's going to cut into my profits a little. I'm just going to run around and take a bunch of these tropical fish so they'll have some food. Just while I'm waiting. The axolotls are actually more beneficial than they are detrimental. So, you know. every mine spawns fish, and when axolotls kill them, they for some reason still drop the fish. Meaning that you can just get all of the fish you could ever need in terms of food if your mine has axolotls and you have a body of water. Easy. Okay, I have 5 levels. What can I do with that? Nothing I want to do. Got it. Okay. And now, since there's no hostiles, I think I can just kind of look around to find the exit. Shouldn't take too long. As long as I'm fairly lucky. Especially since I've already got a speed upgrade. Let's grab this sugarcane here for a little bit of extra. Got some decent value chilling in my inventory here. Nice. Level 6. Come on. Give me level 7. Give me level 7. I'm looking for it. There. Actually, no, not level 7. Nah, sad. Okay. Oh, I see the mine exit. It's a ways, but I can get there. Ah. Yeah. And yes, I am playing the April Fool's update way after April Fool's, but it's just because I enjoy it. Let's toss that out and mine this up quick. Nice, level 7. 8.1, 1.05, 0.21, 0.28, 0.21, 0.85. I have a ton here. Like, yeah, this is going to be a very, very good mine. And the Minecrafter was already very, very close to leveling up. So I bet this is going to level that up, which is going to be nice because it'll allow me to choose more of my own upgrades instead of having to just desperately hope I get something decent out of the thing. Because I can only make one change to the whole setup. And there we go. We're just going to end off this mine. And there we go. Heart of Netherite unlocked. Awesome. Now I need to do the mining stuff. Here it is. Okay. Mining efficiency is the next thing I need. And now I need mining efficienter. And mining efficientist. And next I need 10 more levels for a starting pickaxe, which is going to be great. Okay, the frogs. Okay, only mob is zombies. That's fine. I can deal with that. Floating islands, surface exits. Okay, that's all of this is stuff I can deal with. But the only mob is axolotls, and on floating islands you don't see a lot of lakes and rivers spawning. So I need other animals for food. I'm gonna go with cows because those are just the best for food. And then, you know what? Let's just switch it to a normal surface world because I've got a slot. Let's go. Ruining the game. Nice. I already have all the mining efficiency stuff unlocked, so that's going to make it pretty... Well, not all the mining efficiency stuff. Actually, yeah, I have all the mining efficiency stuff. I got mining efficientist, which is good. And in addition, I also have already all of the smelting upgrades, including Heart of Netherite. So I am going to be able to make a stupid amount of money off of smelted stuff. But in order to actually get smelted stuff, the first thing I need to do is get a pickaxe. So let's hurry up and do that. Nice, okay. Actually, wait. I should do one more thing. We need... There we go. Now I can kill some cows in order to get some food. We're just going to look around for the mine exit, and while we're doing that, we're going to gather as many ores as possible to smelt in the free blast furnace we now always start with, which is very, very, very nice. And killing animals has a chance to yield twice as much food, so that's going to be really helpful with that. Amphibian could be good. I keep spawning in the water. But I really think I should save up for the starting pickaxe. It's just too good. Starting with a campfire could be nice, but no, I don't need that. I am so fast! I just love how quickly I can get around. Like, seriously, the speed upgrades are actually amazing. There's the mine exit, but I don't have anything, so I want to, you know, keep looking for stuff along the way. There we go, the Wednesday Frogs upgrade. That's going to be good for XP gains because I can multiply my XP gains by 1.2 times with that. Okay, and the exit is underwater. Of course it is. All right. Doesn't look like I'm going to have much for this mine, just because I'm not finding any good resources, which is a bit annoying. Okay, you know what? Real quick. Grab the learning power, which will very much help me out. I'm trying to get the last little bit of XP that I need in order to get the amphibious ability so that I can move faster underwater. Oh, I'm about to do this, aren't I? I feel so bad. I feel so bad. But I leveled up and unlocked the Guardian's Mine ingredient, which is the only way to, and that's the only way to get that. Okay, I feel bad. I feel so guilty right now. Okay, but now I have Amphibious, which is another massive mobility improvement, as you can very clearly see by how absurdly, blazingly fast I now am underwater. Who needs boats when you're this fast? Stop. Okay, now. Now I need Lucky Pick, which is 20 levels. Looks like I only get 13 for now. That sucks. But honestly, getting the starting pick is the main thing I needed, so I actually want to kind of pivot for a moment and get a different upgrade. I'm thinking maybe Need for Speed 2? No. I don't want to get that right now. You know what? Starting the crafting table would be a huge help. You know what? No. I'm gonna save up and go for Deep Pockets. Actually, no. Wait. Learning. I'm up to learning 3 now, so I'll get more XP. Great. Okay, this starts with Wednesday Frogs. That's fine. Oh, crap. It has Guardians. Plains Biomes. Can I change that to Desert? Oh, darn it. Don't have it. Let's get some cows in there. And I don't like the Guardians being a thing. How do I rid myself of Guardians? Ocelots are going to be running around, so I could go with, like, Creepers. That could be good, but I don't think that's a good idea. Wait a minute. Floating exits. Very little water for the Guardians to spawn in. Turning detriments into benefits. That's one of the coolest things that you can do in this. Is turning things that are supposed to hurt you into things that massively help you. Wait, I don't think there's any hostiles that can spawn outside of water. Yeah, there's not. It's just Guardians. So I can run around in the dark all I like. And with how rare water is on floating islands, I should be fine. At least largely. Ooh, the goat upgrade. That one's pretty common in a lot of the early mines, but seemingly becomes rarer and rarer the farther in you get, so getting it early is good. What did I just get? Deep Dark Biome. Very nice. With how much I've learned about how to navigate the Deep Dark recently... Skulk World. Shameless plug. Watch my stuff. Anyway. But anyway. As I was saying, what was I saying? With how much I've learned about how to navigate the Deep Dark, I feel like Deep Dark biomes are going to be massively overpowered. And look at this. Iron is worth so much now because of the upgrades I've gotten. I am a genius! And since I always start with a pickaxe, getting it is not really an issue. And copper is worth just as much as iron for some reason. Which means that I am able to get just a stupid amount of stuff insanely easily. And it's going to get even crazier once I get a fortune pick. There's so much coal. And coal's pretty valuable too, even though it's not boosted by Heart of Netherite. I'm very much doing like a pickaxe mining focused build. Because that's just what works well. Copper being kind of the main thing I mine for. But anything is powerful and useful for this build. I wish there was an upgrade that let you start with night vision. That would be amazing. I am straining my eyes so much to see right now. Which probably is not good for me, but, you know. I want to be good at block games, so these are the sacrifices we make. Oh, crap, I just realized I don't have my chat open. Give me a second. Let me get my chat open. I really hope no one's been talking to me. That would suck. Chat. Okay, yeah. Only person that said anything was a bot who I will now ban. Ban. There we go. Sorry, just needed to move the message of me banning the bot and hut out of the way so that I could see the chat. Crap. Okay. Pickaxe broke. That's all I get to mine this run. Because I don't want to waste iron making a new pickaxe. Shut up. Okay, I am the cow tipper. Give me all of your food. Munching. Okay, I have so much XP in my inventory right now. All we need to do is get out of here, and it's all ours to claim. Oh, that is a trap horse. Oh, crap. I never see those. Jeez. Are they, like, more common in this update or something? Whether they are or not, it's a problem. I need to avoid that as I look around for our escape. escape. That's just a waterfall. Water. They should avoid water as much as I can because guardians. Okay. Running, looking for the thing. The thing I can't remember the name of, because I am a doofus. And also just scored another template. It's rabbits by the look of things. Come on, where's a frickin' exit? This is annoying. Just not being able to find the exit. Super frustrating. There it is! That took way too long. Do I have any safe way to get there, though? So many freaking ocelots. I think this might be why I'm lagging so bad right now. Oh, ow, that hurt. Okay, but I made it. Let's just grab as much dirt as I can on the way out. It doesn't give much, but it's something. Lucky pick. Okay, and the last part of my build is Rare Earth Specialist, which makes more valuable ores appear, which is just absurdly good. At least I'm pretty sure that's what it does. I don't actually know. I don't think it ever states it anywhere. Speed upgrade. Now let's pop over to combat, grab armaments, and save up for Doctor's Order. There we go. Nice, nice. And now more apples. And pretty soon I'll be starting with gapples every single time, which is going to be great. Let's run in here, place this down, and real quick run around looking for any more experience that might be here. Did I get... Oh, yeah, I did. I got the second need for speed. Good, 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 good. Happy I did that. Happy I did that. Okay. Oh. Well, that's not particularly ideal unless I spawn in water. If I spawn in water, I can deal with this boss. If I don't, I'm pretty screwed. Okay, there's water here. Good. I'll beat him to death with my pickaxe. Looks like other mobs are spawning too, though, which isn't ideal. This. Yo, Enderman! Look at me! Look at me! Ah, crap! He's walking away from me and into the areas with a million mobs. Yo! Hi. This is probably going to take me a minute, but it's one mob. There we go. Got him. Easy sneezy. Okay. Now let's just move on to the next mine, honestly. We did a good. That was an easy, easy boss. And look at that. We got our first shimmering key, which is huge. And now we are going to get probably a starting weapon. I think I need one. Now let's get a starting sword. And a starting axe, too. Could come in handy. What am I doing? I keep forgetting about the starter crafting table. That's hugely important. Open the door. Oh! We get our own little sugarcane farm! I don't know what this is gonna do for me, but it's neat. We can kind of have our own stuff here now. I'm happy about that. Okay. Cool, 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 cool. We defeated our first boss. This is going super well. Like, way better than my last playthrough. Oh, Minecrafter is up to level 3. Okay. Next thing I want to do is go for the crafting table. Once I have the crafting table, probably gonna try for some other upgrades too. So I've got the crafting table. I'll probably want to go for, I don't know, something. But anyway, we've got creepers and guardians in an amplified world with axolotls. Oh, amplified just makes guardians largely a non-issue. Actually, no, it does not. Ooh, that's actually a kind of dangerous. Are there ocelots? There are not ocelots. Can I add ocelots? I cannot add ocelots. Crap. Eternal rain or eternal night would make this deadly. Insomniacs would be dangerous. Wednesday frogs. Let's just plunk that on. You know, extra experience. Never a bad thing. Wait, what kind of exits do I have here? Surface exits. Good. Okay. Let's add cows, because going into the water is a death trap in this mine. And throw in plains biomes, I guess. Okay. This is not gonna be great, I don't think. I feel like I'm gonna be in a lot of danger. Okay. There's a lot of water. I don't like that, given our primary hostile mob. Sounds like there's already guardians everywhere, which is not great. And I just realized I'm in an amplified world, and I do not yet have double jumps. That is deadly. Uh-oh. Okay. So we need to find ourselves some ores of some description. Or honestly, just the way out. That's kind of the main thing I want to focus on here, because this is a very deadly mine. Keep hearing guardians everywhere. I don't know if axolotls attack guardians, and I might be screwed if they don't. This might be our first mine loss of the run, which wouldn't be great, but, you know, it happens. Fortune 3, Efficiency 4, and Unbreaking 1 is a pretty solid pick. I hear a lot of murder sounds going on. Okay. Oh, and there's my blast furnace. Forgot where I put that. Grab this. Stick in another stack of copper. Ow. That hurt a little bit. Looks like a guardian died somehow. I'd be willing to bet that an axolotl killed it, which is actually really good. Because it means that axolotls can kill guardians, thank God. Oh yeah, the axolotls are going to town. Okay, good. I should be fine. Fortune 3 pick plus Heart of Netherite is the most busted combo. And you know what? Since I have the XP for it, crafting table. Now I want to work towards being able to find the mine exits more easily. I'm going to get so much XP out of this mine, I can already tell. Ooh, more coal. I might need more coal to smelt everything. Not to mention it's also worth a decent amount. Starting with a crafting table is another important part of this build, I will say right now. Because it allows me to make mineral blocks, which are much higher yield. Also, I don't want to use like the duplication thing, just because it makes it way too easy once you unlock it. Because it's not even that hard to get. 3x3 inventory crafting is also going to be good, but the starting crafting table still has its uses, because if you place it and then pick it back up, it gives a little bit of resources. Eat a couple apples. Hi, creeper. I also need better starting gear, like better weapons and armor, so that when I go into boss fights, I will be better prepared. Because, you know, boss fights are actually pretty tough in this. Crap, I'm out of stuff to talk about. Okay. Let's just run around a moment and look for more ores, because I really want more of that. That would be great. build is essentially just Heart of Netherite plus Fortune Pickaxe equals absurd amount of resources. Especially since to get Heart of Netherite, you have to make it so that you start with a blast furnace and a stack of charcoal. Which just makes smelting stuff super fast. Plus, you also get 2 different increases to your smelting speed on the way there. As well. So, you know. I'm just gonna mine up Tough while I wait and hope I stumble onto some ore in the process. Because, I mean, Tough has a little bit of value to it, and it's really quick to mine. I'm gonna have to make an Eye of Exit, I think, just because of how treacherous this world is. I can't really take the risk that it takes me too long to find the exit. So, you know. Which sucks, because an Eye of Exit takes 8 copper and 1 iron, which is a ton of value that's gonna get flushed. Also, real quick, before I actually do that, I want to grab the Pathfinder upgrade, which makes it so that I will not take damage when using an Eye of Exit. Since exits will spawn on the surface with what I have set up, okay, I got blown up. I need to hurry. Eat my butt up if I'm going to get out of here safely. The exit is somewhere in this direction. Across a massive ocean. Crap. Okay. I see the exit. Or I see the beam from it, at least. I love Amphibious for movement speed. It's so nice. So glad I mined up all of this stuff. Oh. There's more copper. I I did bring my blast furnace, thank God. Would have really sucked to have to make a new furnace. The exit is right here. Awesome. And I'm far enough away from any water to be safe. Awesome. Let's mine up some coal. Place down this bad boy. Start smelting. What else can I go for? Ooh, look at all that iron. Just gotta be careful. A fall from this height would almost certainly kill me. And if I die, I would lose this incredibly good mine. And all of the resources I've gotten from it. It's a dangerous mine, but one that definitely has potential to get me a ton of stuff. We might have some lag when we get back to the main world, but then again, we're having lag anyway. Oh, I never turned my render distance back down. I think that's why I'm having so much lag. I'm gonna need to fix that real quick. You know, I'm actually just gonna do that like right now because I don't want you guys to have to deal with this much of an issue. Wonk. There we go. There we go, that's a little better. How much are these resin bricks worth? Not enough to be worth lining up. You know what? I'm gonna snag this. Now I get a speed buff every time I enter a mine. Grab the drops. Okay, yeah, that's laggy. Crap. Combat. Decked out. Full metal. Golden apples. You call that a knife? Shiny sword. No nether needed. Okay. Now, let's head over here. Let's grab lodestone exits and starter compass. So now I will always know right where the exit is from the very start. So I don't have any mines like that Latin. So I don't have any annoying mines where it takes forever to find the exit. Okay. Now, oh boy. Hot Pursuit. That's a good one. Shaz boots. And look, actually I can't do Shaz boots yet, sadly. But I can grab 3x3 inventory crafting, which is the last upgrade I needed. Awesome. Ooh, that's not great. This one already starts with Insomniacs, which isn't great. Swamp biome with skeletons and chickens. What makes skeletons easier to deal with? Something that attacks them. But I can't do wolves, sadly. Base rock type granite, that's fine. Chickens are good. Let's slap down cows. Oh, what kind of world are we dealing with? An amplified world with skeletons? No. No, thank you. With skeletons and phantoms, no, I will die. I'm taking surface. And let's slap on Wednesday Frogs for some extra XP. Alright. Let's get that ready, but first... let's just grab all this. I can craft 3x3 in my inventory now. So maybe I can do something with this soon. We'll see. Entering mine. Main goal is just XP. As always. Voting for mobs. Great. Oh. Okay, there we go. Sharpness, sleeping edge, and looting. Okay. Alright. I will say right now, I absolutely hate skeletons. Like, with a passion. They're, like, the worst hostile mob to me. Same with... phantoms aren't great either, but just, like... ugh. You just eat a gapple. Get my... sat up so that I don't have to stop, like, going full speed. Okay. Exit is right there. I could just end, but the problem is I would really, really like to get some actual resources. And this mine has not gifted me any. All this work I did to get this build online, and just there's nothing in this one. Like, 0 to collect. Just wow. There's nothing to get in this mine. That is so frustrating. Okay, actually, wait. There's coal over there. I can go get the coal. Let's go get the coal. Because while that's not buffed by Heart of Netherite, it is buffed by my fortune pick. So I can still get a good amount from it, hopefully. Also, I can kill these chickens for a little bit of money. Don't get a ton this way, but I mean, it's something. I've got looting, so that makes that actually worth a halfway decent amount. Let's see, lily pads are not worth much, but they're worth something, so let's smash them on the way. leaving the mine already. Didn't get a ton here. But I did get another mine upgrade. Another mine unlock, so that's nice. I've got 15 levels. Never mind, I have 45 levels. Okay, let's see what we can do. I could get Shaz Boots. Shaz Boots are good. Shaz Boots are good. Or... yeah, I'm just going to get Shaz Boots, I think. Like, just... with what's available, I think Shaz Boots are the best thing. Or maybe I should get a shovel. Getting a shovel could be good. No, Shaz Boots. Shaz Boots. Oh. Eternal Night, Deep Dark. That is dangerous. Okay. But wait, if it's all deep dark, can creepers even spawn? Because I don't know if they can. They probably can't. I hope they can't. Because if they can, I'm probably dead. Well, let's grab this. But that means no passives would spawn either. Let's add cows just to see. Actually, no, that's not gonna... doesn't matter. I don't really think there's anything else I want. I could get Insomniacs, but I don't think that's a good idea, considering it'll be Eternal Night. Wish me luck, guys. We might very well die here. Like being blind. I really don't like blindness. Oh, not again. Get me out of here. Please get me out of here. I've had enough of Skulk for my life. Rat. I don't see. I can't see. Let me see. Crap. I'm totally blind. Ugh. I can't see anything. Everything is just crazy going wrong. Oh man, I hear a warden. Oh boy. I'm curious whether Iron Boots or Shaz Boots gives more defense. Iron Boots does give more defense, but Shaz Boots gives way better mobility. Okay, I see the exit. We're just going. No mining, we're just going straight for the exit because not being able to see is so bad. I don't even have to stick near it, so let's just hit it and run. And desperately hope it teleports me out before I get murdered by a warden. Okay. I'm taking Swift Sneak and Swiftest Sneak to make those mines a little bit less infuriating to deal with. Let's place down 2 more mines. The fact that I've got all wins so far is pretty nice. I'm very happy about that. Eternal Rain. Okay. Not a fan of that. Okay, I don't like Amplified Worlds, so let's switch it to a Surface World. Actually, wait, no. Floating Islands. Slap on Wednesday Frogs for the XP modifier. And that should just make all the mobs a non-issue. So let's just slap on Eternal Night. This has so many XP mods, and I shouldn't have to worry about mobs pretty much at all due to the choices I've selected. Let's hope I'm correct. Okay. Yeah, I'm not seeing a ton of water. Alright, finally I got lucky here. Not so much lucky as I had some smarts. Actually, wait, no. No. I do not want to use the Shaz boots when I have cliffs everywhere, because I could very well and very easily fall into the void. Let's just pull out the lodestone compass and follow it towards the exit. And look for ores along the route. Oh, let's get my pickaxe in hand along with my furnace for easy setup if I find something worth collecting. Oh, we got cliff sides here. Any veins? Veins. I see coal over there. Not great, but it's something. I'm actually gonna snag learning 4 real quick, just so that I can get more XP. Sounds like there are some guardians that have spawned, which isn't ideal, but I can deal with it. And I got something actually really good here. My poor luck in previous mines is finally wearing off. Look at all this iron. Awesome. 31 iron, raw iron here. Let's do that, slap that in, and let's keep looking around. Oh, there's more coal over there. I can go for that. And more iron down there. I'm always at least a little worried about some of these veins being really, really precarious to reach on floating islands worlds, but, you know, I'll be fine. There we go. Okay. Thanks for the first time chat. Your message has come through blank, buddy. I don't know if you were trying to say something or not, but I can't read whatever you put. Okay. Yeah, bye. Give me a second. Okay. Sorry about that. I just had to deal with another frickin' bot. Really getting sick of those. Like, seriously, it feels like I'm dealing with them constantly now. Let's see, Apple. Get my sat and also recover some health. I'm a bit worried about walking off the edge, so I'm just gonna sneak. So I'm going to crouch as I move around. At least where it's precarious, like here. This is why we get Swift Sneak. Well, one of the reasons, at least. Oh, that hurt a lot more than I wanted it to. Crap. Okay, Gapple. So glad I start mines with Gapples now. They get me a ton of saturation so that I can just do what I need to do. And they also allow me to recover. Oh, crap! Guardian. Oh, boy. No. Stop! Stop shooting. Stop. Let me hit him. Please. I can't even hit the stupid thing because it hops around like that and I'm lagging at the same time and it's... Ah! No! No! Stop bouncing! Stop bouncing, sir! Stop bouncing! It! What is wrong with me? Oh yeah, lots of things. Anyway. Okay, we're going up this way. Bouncy, bounce. Okay, heading up. We need to go really up here. Oh. Whoopsies. Just keep mining, just keep mining. Look at all that. I'm up to 10 levels. I don't know what I could get with that. At least not off the top of my head. I need to look into it in a moment. I could get ender pearls. Those are nice. But honestly, I want to take a look. I can get spellbook. There we go. That's what I want. Spellbook is going to be handy. At least I think so. I don't really know what it does. Was never able to figure it out before. Hopefully I can figure it out on this playthrough. Gotta find more stuff. Let's just has to compact some stuff. Break this, and now let's head towards the exit, I think. Just because, you know. Okay, but I actually want to get some, yeah, ender pearls, because I am not in a great place to be able to get out of here. Okay, I mispearled. Not ideal. Well, that was almost really bad. This is a situation to Gapple. The mine exit is in that direction, but I don't know how to get there easily or safely. Gonna have to be a little risky here. course, talking about speed bridging. Guess this is what it is, huh? Who knew they were talking about the CRAFTMINE updates so far ahead of time? Anyway. Oh, I need to go. Oh. What? By the way, how much is this worth? 28. Okay, wow. And with all of the modifiers I have for, like, what? What is that at this point? Like, 15 times XP? Or is it like 12 times? I don't know. It's something crazy. I have so many things that buff this run. I think it's like 12 times XP, which is really good. Like, holy smokes. Okay. And there goes the last of my food. I gotta hurry up. Exit, 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 exit. Show me the exit. There's the exit. Warp me the heck out of this place. Okay, and that is a lot of upgrades. Let's hurry up and get some upgrades. That one's nice. Got some extra jumps, that's good. I can now triple jump, which is nice. Deepest pockets, finally. Now I've got a full inventory. That's good. Well, not a full inventory, but you get what I'm trying to say. I have like a fully upgraded inventory. Grab Berserker. And Varangian. That'll make boss fights a lot easier by giving me such good gear right off. Okay, another Enderman boss. Dealt with it once before, I should be able to deal with it again. Especially if I spawn in iron again. Especially if I spawn in water again. Because, seriously, spawning in water makes this pathetically easy. Oh, and I got another village. This time I'm actually going to use the village. Like, trade with villagers and get certain things. Netherite axe and a netherite sword. I've got good gear here to kick ass. I also have some ender pearls and some gapples if I do somehow get into a nasty spot. Yo, Enderman, I see you. Hiya. Come on. What's wrong, buddy? Don't want to fight me? Ba-ba-ba-ba. Nice. Okay, now. Since this area is basically just fine, let's just punch up this wheat. Nothing really dangerous here, so I can just gather some resources. And this comes with what looks to be Eternal Night. Yeah, which means I get 5 times XP from this mine. I never even took that into account before. In addition, I will also get a key when I'm done, so, you know. No, you don't have anything. You don't have a profession. I'm looking for a guy with a profession. Oh, look at all this. What the, where? don't see it. Oh. An arrow came at me from the window. Jeez. Okay, somebody's a sniper. Just gonna keep punching this, because this will get me a ton. I also would very much like to trade with some villagers, but I'm not finding any that are willing to trade with me, and it's really irritating, actually. You have no trades. You have no trades. Up here? I hate lag so much. It makes this so much harder than it needs to be. Need some print. Keep my healing up. And my sprint. I shouldn't have too much trouble dealing with some mobs. As long as nothing crazy happens. Okay, nothing of problem here. Nothing of use here. Wait, what am I doing? I can just break the chests. That's faster. Finally, okay, oh. You don't have anything to trade, that I can trade for, sadly. I need a villager that accepts wheat. Which is pretty much gonna be a farmer. Oh, hi again. I'm taking the bell because I don't know how much it's worth. It's worth a decent amount. Okay. I will continue to take bells from villages as I find them in this update. Okay. Let's just steal this, I guess. Free blast furnace, that's worth a small amount. think I should probably be getting out of here because this is a dangerous situation, especially with the lag. Stop! Shit! Okay, I'm lagging. Too bad. I need to get out. Go. Please. Set me free. Set me free from the lag-infested nightmare. There we go. I'm fine. And there's another key. Okay, let's see. What do we get now? Okay. I could go for like a pet wolf because for a pet wolf because that could be helpful to have like a bit of a backup for the mines, including boss fights. Okay. The map in a place where water is everything. I don't know what that means, but okay, I will keep that in mind. Make it easier to collect stuff. I could do starter campfire. Could come in handy. Yeah, let's do starter campfire. We've got 15 levels left. Let's snag the next learning upgrade because that's nice. Okay. Well, let's open this door. Open! Woo! Prismarine room. Oh, this is deep. Okay. Okay. Well, I know about that now. Plop down her trophy, run way down here to place the... He's my newest victory mine. Get loads of upgrades. Oh! Only hostiles are creepers. Let's slap on ocelots. Make it easy. Eternal lightning is a very bad idea. Eternal night wouldn't really cause me an issue, I don't think. Ooh, I can get nether forest biomes. That's kind of neat. What do I want to add to this? How about... When explosive traps sucks. Let's add Wednesday frogs. This is going so well. Okay, a creeper blew up. That was terrifying. Should probably also start making my way towards the exit, huh? Yeah, I wish I had disabled Amplified, because creepers on Amplified are scary as hell. Ow. And before anyone says, oh, you should get a shield. Shields don't work in this update. They're just broken completely. I don't want to throw Ender Pearls blindly in an amplified world, so... Oh boy, I teleported right next to a creeper. Not ideal, not ideal, not ideal, not ideal, not ideal. Wait, there's parrots. I don't know what these guys drop. Can these guys drop like an upgrade or something? Because I don't know. I've never seen them in this version before. Oh. I see the thing. Honestly, I would play this update as a full game, which I have said a million times before on my last playthrough of this. But still, it rings true to this day because this is just a very, very fun version. Although I would remove the stuff that can soft lock you so easy. Specifically, the Thorns Plus Plus is the main issue there. I just realized. Shaz boots. I hate not being able to hold the button to jump multiple times when pillaring using the Shaz boots. It's kind of irritating. I know where the exit is. I can get there fairly easily. So now I'm going to take some time to get some materials. Oh, thank God! The lag is finally subsiding. It was so bad. Hopefully I didn't just jinx it, although I probably did. Should have rebooted before this stream and also, you know, fixed my settings. Forgetting to do that was really bad. Okay, I have 8 levels. Can I do anything decent with that? Doesn't look like it. So let's just flip through some stuff. Wait, I remember there was a thing that said to step on the campfire after unlocking the spell book. So let's try that and see what happens. Oh. Oh, wait. With that, having a shield equipped gives me fire immunity. I wonder if that actually even works, though, because the shield is kind of broken in this version. I heard a creeper, but I didn't see it. I don't like that. It makes me nervous. Okay, now I have 10 levels. Ooh, I could get a mace. And with my multiple jumps, that could actually be really, really strong. Also, I just need like a stupid amount of XP to do it. Oh, there's coal here. I almost didn't see it. Mining coal, zoopa-doopa-doopa-doop, mining coal. I'm very strange. Anyway, how's this going? Decent. It's still got a long way to go to be done, though. Kind of annoying. We could get a bow. Could be fun at some point. But right now I'm focused on the shield path for the infinite fire immunity and for the mace. And if it doesn't work that way with the shield, then oh well, I guess. I'll still go for the mace and I'll just toss out the shield at the start of each mine. Since the shield literally does not work in this version and it annoys me. With how deadly some of these mines can be, I really wish I could bring a shield. Let's go back to mining. worried that I'm not energetic enough on stream, and I'm kind of trying to work on that a little bit. I hope that I've been enough and not too much on this stream. Kind of trying to find the happy balance for how much energy I'm putting out there on stream. Which isn't always the easiest thing to do. And I'm at a wall here. I want to try and dig through dirt with my bare hands because that'll take a while. I keep seeing the gradient change up here and thinking it's iron. Oh. Block that up. Oh, there we go. And start with a shield. Awesome. I don't... This literally does nothing for me, but, yeah, see? It just doesn't work. Because somebody at Mojang screwed up when they were coding the shield for this update. Yeah. Just, wow. Good job, Mojang. Good job. Good job. Great update. Amazing. Seriously, though, I love this update despite the bugs. Oh. Very nice. The Icy Surfaces mine upgrade is now available to me. I just have to actually get to the exit, which should not be hard because the exit's close and I've got good stuff. Using the power of the Shaz boots to run at full speed. Found a little more copper. Just gonna smelt that up. Mine around a tiny bit while I wait on that to smelt. Haha. New mine ingredient, Icy Surfaces. Oh god. Okay. Shield bash. Fire shield. Natural. Whole evolution of a shield. Archer. Quiver. Fletcher. Arrowverse. You are the campfire. Dirt enjoyer. Apprentice shoveler. Journeyman shoveler. Expert shoveler. Master shoveler. Okay. Oh boy. I have 14 levels. Oh, that's smart. +1 jump. Learning 6. Learning 7, 8. Okay. Oh. Feeks. I am the campfire. And if the fire shield thing works, I am basically just set now. I really hope it does. I know the mace is gonna kick butt. Like, being able to jump, like, multiple jumps plus mace is just busted. Beyond belief. Oh, wait, I still have 14 levels. I should do something with my remaining levels, huh? Gatherer, combat. Let's go Gatherer. Mining of the sea. Angler, spearfishing. Mining of the sea into Angler, and I'll grab Dirt Fanatic while I'm at it. Okay. Okay, I've got creepers and ocelots, so I shouldn't have to worry too much about hostiles. Let's add Eternal Night, just because I think it'll be good here. And Icy Surfaces, so that I can get around super easy. What biomes do I have? Savannah. It's just a normal surface world. And let's slap on Wednesday Frogs. Let's go! Wish me luck, guys! Although, I doubt that a mine as easy as this one is going to be my first fail. Making a portable console. Yep, having it equipped just gives me infinite fire resistance. Very nice. Okay. And I do have a mace. Very nice. A ton of arrows. Oh, wait. Give me Shaz boots. Okay, I'm gonna need my pickaxe and my smelter. Got multiple learning buffs. I've got another 12 times XP here. Oh, I didn't realize it was a Blackstone world. I don't think I've obtained that unlock yet, so let's mine some Blackstone, see if I get it. I did. Nice. Always good to get a new mine upgrade. Hi! Okay, awesome. And I got a creeper trophy. Gold quality. Very nice. Oh! Crap. Oh, whoops, that was bad. Looks like I've started a bit of a fire, but I'm fine. Nice, and I have a bunch of steaks now. Now, if I ever need more food on a run, I can easily get it. That's just awesome. Okay, let's put this here. Okay. I also just realized that Shav's Boots takes the risk out of using the mace as well, so that's really nice. And it doesn't seem like the shield gives me fire immunity while equipped. It seems like it gives me fire immunity whenever I right-click with it. Which, I mean, that's not bad. It's still really, really helpful. Ow. I move so freaking fast. Oh. Okay, I didn't take fall damage. That's good. This isn't that hard of a mine. I should be able to get some ores together. I would really like to, at least. If one of the bosses is in any way fire-based, I think I've just got it covered at this point, which is nice. Man, I wish this auto-smelted ores. That would be so busted with this build. Looking for iron or copper. Technically gold would be nice too, but I don't think I'm going to find that on the surface. Honestly, gold would be amazing, but it's not going to happen. Ooh, I got the Enderman mine ingredient. That'll come in handy. If I can pair Enderman with Eternal Rain, it can be absurdly strong. Like if Enderman comes up, I can slap on Eternal Rain and just never have to deal with the Enderman. As long as I don't spawn in a savanna or desert, that is. Oh, I also have witches as an ingredient. That's a nice one. Let's just get out of this mine. I'm not getting a lot of stuff here. Actually, no, I'm not going to eat the steak. We are absurdly overpowered now. It's time to start getting... Okay. Main upgrades I'm working on now are extra jumps in order to upgrade the mace for the big boss fights. Let's also get more ender pearls, just because why not? I mean, may as well. I already have some to start with, so I may as well get more. Could be nice to have. I also have, I only have 2 levels left. I think I'm done with upgrades now. Okay. Yeah. Okay. You know what, guys? I think this is actually a pretty good time to stop. We've been going for 2.5 hours now. And I am pretty tired, so... Let us go find someone I can raid. No, I'm trying to open my creator dashboard. Thank you, Stream Manager. Let's see who we can raid out to. Oh, I forgot to switch to stream ending. Don't mind me, I'm just a doofus. Okay, anyway. Wow. There is nobody streaming. I can raid into this person. They're pretty... I think they're chill. I don't remember them too well, honestly. I don't remember when I started following them, but, you know, let's raid in. Alright, raid is going to be going off in a few seconds. Thank you all so much for stopping in. It's always great talking to you guys, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.